live. Duh. Would Would you guys like to see me interview people? Would you guys like to see me interview people? God damn. Chris Dreyer, hey buddy. I got my first person in here, Chris Dreyer. I'm I'm trying to get it on the way. I'm having damn technical problems. Damn technical problems. You know what? Screw it. Screw it. The goddamn fucking poll thing doesn't want to work. I'm probably just gonna put it in my community tab after I get done with this. I love that tea. I'm just working on some videos and stuff and listening. Well, that's cool, buddy. Yeah, this this video is for horror movies, and I cannot think of that damn movie from the '80s. It's a college movie. Well, it's a horror movie about a college, but the film is lost now. There no prints of the movie known to exist today. They can't find the film. To hire you for a quick cameo in one of my videos. For a quick cameo, I wouldn't charge that much. You know, I'm not going to charge. I'm not going to be like, people be like, oh, well, you're going to have to give me $50. I'm not that kind of person. I'll be fine with $3. I'll be fine with $3. Hmm. That's all I charge is $3. That's it. Hmm. Yeah. I just cannot believe they decided in the 1980s that would be the best time to make The Birds 2. That company had been smoking crack. They even thought, and then they bought Tibby Hedren back, but she wasn't even the same character. What was even the point? Rod Taylor, I actually heard they offered him a part in the movie, but Rod Taylor turned it down. He was like, no, that sounds stupid. Rod Taylor wasn't putting up with that shit. Oh, man. Yeah, yeah, I made a separate Amazon wish list for horror movies. Yeah. And I cannot think of the name of the damn college movie. It's a horror movie about a college. It's about, I think, a student, and however the movie today cannot be found. It is completely lost. And there's also a horror movie about zombies that are also lost from the 1980s. And I don't know if people know this, but at one point, Oasis of the Zombies was actually lost for a little bit. Yeah, a lot of movies from the 80s were lost at one point. Oasis of the Zombies was one of them. It was lost for a while before they found it. Anyone know where they found it at? They actually found it in the director actually found it stored away in the back of in the back of a storage unit. Huh. Hmm. I'm live.
What? Do I lock it?
No, I'm probably gonna go out. Can I borrow one of your lighters? Thank you. Yeah, so Oasis of the Zombies was actually found in the storage unit, I believe it was from the studio. Yeah, that is a shame when movies get lost because they could be such good movies. You don't know if they were terrible. You don't know if they were good. That's just one thing. And there's also a movie from the uh someone on YouTube actually found a movie about a Bigfoot. It was from the 70s. It's not the complete movie, but all that's missing is I think like the last 10 minutes of the movie or the last 20 minutes of the movie. And it was about a Bigfoot. And the whole movie was completely lost until a guy from YouTube found an incomplete copy of the film. You know, maybe one day someone will find the complete copy. It doesn't matter if they're terrible. People spent time on it. That's true. It doesn't matter if it's terrible. That's true. It depends. People do. You're right. People do spend time on it, and it's just a shame that over time. And then there was a movie. A guy directed it on. He recorded it on a camcorder, and it was from the 80s. he does not have a single copy of that film left because he gave all the copies to his friends who were in the movie, and he lost contact with them. The only copy that he had, I think it got destroyed or it warped over time. So yeah. So we don't know. I'll say this. Maybe one day somebody will find these movies. Yo, old Curly Jaws films. What's up, buddy? What's up, old Curly Jaws? Yeah, we were talking about horror films and stuff and lost movies, especially horror movies. Hey, old Curly Jaws, have you heard of the film Oasis of the Zombies? Five Nights at Freddy is the worst film the worst film I ever made. There has been other worse movies that were made, like that one movie about Birdemic. What the fuck was that? Oh, Curly Jaws, I have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday off this week. Oh, well, that's cool, Chris Dreyer. Yeah, you guys can't see me, but I'm still here. You guys can still hear me. Plus, you can see my cigarette thing. Ooh. Sorry, I just always wanted to do that. Sounds familiar. I love lost films. James Ralph did a video on it. Weekend Film Tuesday. Oh yeah, like I was saying, old Curly Jaws. Have you heard of Oasis of the Zombies? It is considered one of the worst zombie movies ever made, and I love Oasis of the Zombies. I mean, they said Plan 9 from Outer Space was terrible, and I love that movie. It was because people hated Ed Woods. I felt bad for the guy. The guy was hated because how he was. And no one should be hated just because they're different, That's one thing that pissed me off about Hollywood. They treated him so terribly, Yeah, this maybe one day somebody can dig up these lost movies. And I bet you guys probably did not know that the Phantom of the Opera that we have with Lon Chaney Sr. isn't actually the complete film. Yeah, he seemed pretty cool. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of films that I don't think will ever be found again. Like London After Midnight. That movie will probably never be found. The only way I think you can ever see that movie is if you go back in time with a damn time machine. Knowing old Curly Jaws, he'll go back in time just to steal the movie. And he'll come back and be like, "Hey, I found London After Midnight," and then he gets a whole bunch of money from MGM. That sounds like something old Curly Jaws would do. didn't know that. Yeah. So yeah, the original Phantom of the Opera is not the copy that we have today with Lon Chaney isn't the original copy. The original copy was longer, but it was poorly received. So Universal took the film and edited the hell out of it. And there's a lot of missing scenes from that movie that will probably never be recovered. So yeah. So the film, yeah. Skilled Loser. Oh, hey, buddy. How you doing, buddy? Why did you change your name for? Wasn't it like originally scaled something else? So how you doing, buddy? We're talking about horror films in general, lost horror movies, everything, you know. Beans. Ah, it's not cutting these days. Ah, it changed. I'm good, thanks. Well, I'm glad you're good, buddy. Yeah, I decided to do a live stream tonight because I was like, you know what? I felt like doing a live stream. Just had a bowl. Ah, well, I had oh, Kitty, hey, Kitty. Sorry about that. Yeah, I had some chili today, and I have a bowl in the fridge for tomorrow for lunch. Oh yeah, that chili that my sister made, it's kind of like what you call like a knockoff chili, kind of like, just throwing some beans together with some meat, and it's still so damn delicious. Ugh. My sister makes the best chili. Beans. Yes, there's beans in it. And yeah, so for now on, when I do a review of a movie, I'm gonna I'm gonna tell you if it's worth your time to watch it, like I did with Angel Heart. I'm gonna tell you if it's worth it or if it's not worth it, or so yeah. Loser was my first handle. Ah, okay. No, I never heard of that song. Hmm. I never heard of that song "Beans" by Nirvana. Should I buy Angel Heart? Yeah, I mean it's a good movie, you know, but you should so you don't waste your money, you should try to find it for free on a platform and watch it, you know. I mean, someone uploaded a couple months ago, somebody uploaded Godzilla 1985 to YouTube. I was happy about that. I downloaded it because you know how it is when they see that a movie is doing really well on YouTube, they'll take it down soon. So I decided, I was like, oh, fuck it, I'm going to download that before they take it down. So I did. So now I have that saved to my phone. Yeah, Godzilla 1985 is a good movie. You should definitely watch Godzilla 1985. I only buy physical copies. So big tech can't steal the footage. Zip commented physical Psycho in Love and bought it on DVD. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I just don't know how to get comments from Facebook onto my live streams on here. Oh, man. Yeah, I was thinking about actually doing, like, interviewing people. Like, I so badly want to interview Tobin Bell. You know, and oh, let's not forget Saul Levin's coming out. Oh, the kitty. I love cats. So, yeah, the and supposedly they're coming out with another Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Really? Another one? We don't need another Texas Chainsaw Massacre. They can't do it right. You know, the only one that came close to the first one was 3D, in my opinion. 3D came close, but still missing that cigar. Yeah, I went there. I said, still missing the cigar. Yeah, I try to share it on my live stream. I shared it on my Facebook, but I try to share it on my community tab. For some damn reason, it wouldn't let me. Yeah. Hey, maybe you know, I'm just gonna. Reason I did this is because you know I wanted to talk to you guys. You know, Christmas is almost here. Oh, Chris Dreyer, I believe you were the one that bought me that championship thing, right? From Amazon, or was that someone else? If that was you, a big thank you to you. I can hang that. I can have something to hang on my wall. Yeah. LOL. Yeah. Well, thank you, buddy. I appreciate that. Yeah. Someone, you know, someone saw that I posted all my wish list and all that, and someone made a complaint saying, "Oh, you're just using us for our money." And I was like, "No, I'm just I was like, "You're not obligated to get me anything, you know." I swear, people they complain about the littlest things. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't, jeez. Yeah, I think you can get Angel Heart on Amazon if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. So for now on, each horror movie review that I do, I'm gonna give it, either there's a star system that I'm doing. 1 star, it's not that good. 2 means it's okay. 2.5 means it's uh 3 means it's still worth watching. 3.5 to 4 means you can still it's still enjoyable. 4.5 means is a good film. 5 means is an excellent movie. So yeah, like I said, Angel Heart is a good movie. Damn. Yeah. And I'll say this. Um, Silent Night, Deadly Night 3 could, I hated that one at first, but I thought it could have been a little bit better. But then what I started liking it because Bill Moseley's in it. That's the only reason I liked it. I hear Christmas music. Oh, my nephew's playing a video in there. Yeah, I'm so proud of him. He has a job now. I'm so proud of him. All right, now I'm gonna go inside so you guys can actually see me. Hmm. Yeah, I even made a separate wish list for Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Yeah, I collect Yu-Gi-Oh cards. I have a crap load of Yu-Gi-Oh cards, and maybe one day I can actually show off my Yu-Gi-Oh card collection. Uh, oh, there we go. That's better. So yeah, and also the movie now, Silent Night, Deadly Night. The first one had to be pulled from theaters because people complained that they shouldn't make a horror movie about a killer Santa Claus. I was like, really? People were so sensitive. It's a slasher film. Don't take your kids to see it. It's a horror movie. Plus, it's a win-win because Elena Quigley. Yeah. So yeah, the Elena Quigley scene. Yeah, she did not. She was not afraid to show her tits. So yeah, that movie is great. Well shot, very cool looking film. Yeah, it is. That Quigley lady is some. Hmm. No, I did not see that Cougar movie with her in it. Hmm. Yeah, I heard she makes jokes about herself now at conventions, like when they ask her about her doing those movies, with all the nudity, and I heard she makes jokes about herself saying, "Well, I'm not that, my body's not that good looking anymore." Like playing around. Is Elena Quigley. She'll always be a good looking woman. She's still a good looking woman. Elena Quigley, yeah, she's adorable. And when she did the movie Texas, not Texas, I'm sorry. When she did the film Hollywood Chainsaw Hookers, oh sorry, Hollywood Chainsaw Escorts. Yeah, poor horror geek. He had to censor the word because YouTube. He got in trouble with YouTube, so he had to censor the word and call it Hollywood Chainsaw Escorts. Poor horror geek. Oh. Yeah, when Elena Quigley did that movie, she felt really safe with Gunnar Hansen. She said Gunnar Hansen was a big teddy bear. You know, but no, I never seen that Kagus movie. I never seen that movie. Oh, hey, Grady George. Have you seen Lena Quigley horror workout? No, I have not. And I haven't seen you here in a while. How you been? No, I have not seen her horror movie workout, but I heard it is interesting though. Do you guys remember that scene in the final chapter? Have you seen that scene in the final chapter when the guy who's doing the autopsy, he's watching those workout videos? Oh, I think they're called a, a rodicide or some shit like that. I think her best film was Return of the Living Dead. Yeah, I just could not believe that was her. The whole time that was her, and I did not know that was her. But then again, I was like, I know a pair of tits. Oh, I'm so bad. Hmm. Yeah, she was very naked in Return of the Living Dead. Yeah, I mean, you saw everything. The front, the back. Wow. You need to see Kogan's Cult with her in it. I might have to check that out. Where's the corkscrew? Yeah. And then Jason came out and stuck it right in his hand. Oh, that was so painful. Oh man. And I love how they make how they make scenes like that look so real. And of course, well, it can't be real because you'll get sued. And then how they filmed that scene with him sticking the cleaver into his face. They actually did that in reverse. They actually had a I think it was a the cleaver was like I think missing like a hole right here in the one area, and they like took it like that, and then they filmed it in reverse, which I thought that was so cool. So that's one thing that you should do in a horror film. Like when you go to make a horror film the scene in reverse. You should do a review of it. Well, I'll try to. Wait, it's on YouTube? A little over an hour long. I'll have to check that out. She wore a cover in Return of the Living Dead that blocked her puss. It's smooth like a toy. uh, hmm. But she does have a cute ass though. In Return of the Living Dead, her ass was cute. I was like, damn. It's like she was not afraid. That's one thing I loved about her. She was not afraid to show her body. She was not. And if you notice in Return of the Living Dead, Miguel Nunez Jr. was that his name? Yeah, I think that was his name. He whenever they were doing the scene, he was actually like this, like looking away from her because he didn't want to look at her naked because he felt uncomfortable doing that entire scene. Huh. Well, if I was there, I would have been like, oh, I would have been like, no, I'm not gonna look. Damn, not gonna look. Oh, I have to. Nice. Hmm. So yeah, I mean, and though I will say this: Return of the Living Dead. I did a review of that, you know, but there is one person in that movie who is a nasty fucker, and that is Brian Peckerface. Yeah, he played that. He played that one dude that ended up getting his brain eaten. Not the one, not suicide. No, he did not play suicide. The one with the pink. I think he had like the pink mohawk who got eaten by that naked zombie woman. Yeah, that guy's played by Brian Peckerface. Ugh, man. And I thought his character was so cool. Kind of find out he's a nasty motherfucker. Hmm. So yeah, I'll say this though: Return of the Living Dead 1, 2, and 3 were good. 3, on the other hand, it was trying to be serious. But from what I also heard, 3 wasn't also supposed to be a Return of the Living Dead film, from what I heard. 4 and 5 returned to it being a dark comedy. 3 was trying to be serious, but it was just, there was some funny stuff in that film. The girlfriend, he brought his girlfriend back to life because he loved his girlfriend, but then she started eating people. Yeah. But it would have been cool to see her as like a hero zombie. That would have been awesome. I didn't know there were sequels. How did the story work after basically the rain not stopping the zombies? Well, 2 is more funnier than the first one. That one is just fucking hilarious, and some of the zombies in that movie were dumb. The third one was trying to be serious. Yo, Mormo, what's up, buddy? Icy Bird, what's up? Dude, what's up, Icy Bird? Part 2 had some people from Part 1. Yeah, that was the one thing that confused me about Part 2, is that it had the 2 people that got poisoned in the first one. Yeah, 2 was just confusing. 3. Well, oh, let's not forget the guy in Return of the Living Dead 1 and 2. He played Tommy Jarvis in Jason Lives. Yeah. Jason Lives was a good movie. And and 2 Return of the Living Dead 2 was more funnier. 3 was trying to be serious. But I just didn't like 3 and 4 because there was no Tarman. I loved Tarman. He was just so fucking funny. When I was younger, I was scared of Tarman. Tarman scared the shit out of me when I was younger. Because how he was just so fucking creepy looking. But when I got older, I was like, oh, he's a cool guy. He's like, I want brains. Yeah, and they finally released the Return of the Living Dead, the first one, fully uncut and restored. Because I guess it ran into some censorship problems. That's the MPAA for you. They love crying over a little too much gore. So yeah, we got King Mormo in the building. And so yeah, Return of the Living Dead, I would say 4 and 5. 4 is the one where his parents, that one guy's parents, comes back as like mechanical zombie things. I just thought that was weird.
Who's on the wait, bro?
Oh, nobody. Just me talking on the live stream. Yeah.
Everybody say hi.
My nephew said hi. Hmm. Key Marvel, that's what's up. Hmm. Yeah, in Return of the Living Dead Part 2, um, at the beginning, the zombies were just so stupid because when they were getting out of the graves, they kept fumbling around. And the one zombie, he fell into another zombie's grave. And I'm like, hmm. Part 1 has great soundtrack, but I think the newest release don't have all the same music. Uh, yeah, that happens sometimes. Kind of, it's kind of weird though. It kind of fucks with your brain. But I will say this: the song from Return of the Living Dead I like is the "Do You Want to Party?" Do you want to party? And then the other scene from Return of the Living Dead, the toxic poison or something is the theme that they use like when it's going through the cemetery and it's like dun 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 and you're like what the fuck? That's just so creepy and so cool. Also, did you know if they're going to make a kids show off of Return of the Living Dead? Yeah, like they did with the Toxic Avengers. Well, the Toxic Avengers. Yeah, they're going to make a kids show off of Return of the Living Dead with Tarman as the good guy. What the fuck? I don't know how that would have worked. And he would have got his power from the green thing. But yeah. He would have actually it would have came in like a little can and he would drink it and get powers back and get his power back. And I was like, how would that have worked as a kids show? That just would have been weird. But it would have been kind of interesting to see though. I mean, if the rain makes you a zombie, the rain is more deadly than the zombies. The rain was acid rain. And it was because of the smoke from when they cremated the zombies. That's what made it rain down and brought all those zombies back. And there were still zombies in the damn graves that never came out. Like that one zombie that it showed in the grave with the black boots, he never got up. And I was waiting for him to get up. I was like, oh, he's going to be a cool zombie. But he never got up. Yeah, he never got up. Devil's Reign was amazing. Oh yeah, the Devil's Reign. Ho ho. Yeah, especially the ending. Ho ho ho. I did not see that ending coming. And I bless you. And that ending where, and from what I heard, that face that William Shatner has is the face that they used to make the Michael Myers mask. Weird. I got it on DVD. Good costume. Yeah, it is. That and I isn't John Travolta in The Devil's Reign or no? I swear he was in The Devil's Reign, or was that Jeff Goldblum? Because I swear one of them were in that movie. Oh, John Travolta? Yeah, that's a young John Travolta. I think, yeah, that was before he did Grease, I believe it was. I know Jeff Goldblum's first movie was Death Wish. Yeah, he played one of the punks in Death Wish. The one that assaulted his wife. Well, killed his wife and assaulted the daughter. Yeah, I mean, and William Shatner in that movie was just, I was waiting for him to do the uh, God, that American Psycho 2. Oh, what a waste of time. I give a thumbs down. American Psycho, on the other hand, is a good movie. You know, but I don't know if he killed all those people. That's what makes you think about that movie, American Psycho. You don't know if he really killed the people or not. You know, it makes you think like was it all in his head? No.
Huh?
Yeah, he was good in the movie The Devil's Rain, and what I liked about that is like he ended up being possessed in the movie, and I think that woman was like his mother, I think, and it like broke the spell that they had on him. Yeah, I highly. That's one of the horror movies I would highly recommend.
Did you see Godzilla play soccer?
What? Godzilla playing soccer.
They used this suit and he made a soccer goal. See?
Mm-hmm.
It's cool, right?
Yeah, is that the Godzilla 2000 suit?
It's 2000 or 2001.
Well, they basically used almost the same suit, but they just changed it a little.
Yeah. And it looks cool.
Yeah. Oh, we gotta
What happened
see
to that suit?
that suit. It is still in good shape. It's just that it has showed age. But the suit that they used in Tokyo and Godzilla against Mechagodzilla, the side of it rotted. I know. I'm beat. Good night, Chris and JJ. Oh, good night, Scale Loser. Good night, buddy. Yeah, I mean the ending to The Devil's Rain. I will highly recommend The Devil's Rain. There's the movie The Race with the Devil. That's a good movie. Race with the Devil. That has Peter Fonda in it. Yeah, Peter Fonda, son of Henry Fonda. Yeah, and it also has the guy that played Franklin from the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Yeah, he's in that movie. Race with the Devil. And I always thought that movie was like rated R, but it's actually rated PG. The Devil's Rain is rated PG. And by the way, I found my VHS tape of The Devil's Rain. I just don't know where I put it right now. It's probably in my room somewhere. Yeah, it's a it's the VHS case that I have is a misprint because it says rated R, but if you open it on the VHS tape, it says rated PG because the film is rated PG. So yeah, is Mormo still here, or did he go to bed already? Poor guy, he probably went to bed. The creepy onion. I saw a lot of these when Monster HD was exclusive to Dish Network. Devil's Rain lived on that channel. That. So how you been doing, creepy onion? Mormo has to deliver presents in about a week unless the blue Santa helps him. Yeah. That's what's up about Mormo. He's a nice guy. That's cold I picked up same day as you has still been hanging around. Hmm. Yeah. Eh, I guess it's one of those colds that will probably last for a little bit. Ugh. Hmm. That's what I don't like about colds. Chris Dreyer. I got a cold or COVID myself. Oh, I think I had COVID because I could not taste food. And, that's what pisses me off about COVID. I believe I had that for a little bit. I could not taste food, and you know me. I'm a fat ass. I like I had to have uh, yeah. So, anyways, yeah, and I was so disappointed because all the good food I missed out on. Hmm. Oh man, yeah. The Devil's Rain. Oh, I also highly recommend you checking out Race with the Devil. Good movie. Yeah, Peter Fonda had a lot of PG rated films out. And it's sad that Peter Fonda's gone now too. I was so heartbroken to hear when he died. And I was like, not Peter Fonda. Before, and I didn't lose my sense of taste. Well, that's one of the side effects of COVID. You can't taste or food. Drinking some great grape soda at the moment. Well, hey, at least you have soda. Hmm. Maybe I should add that to my snack registry. Shitload of soda. Ooh, get out of here. Race for the devil? No, it's race with the devil. Yeah, and it also has Paul Bettany in it. I believe that's his name. The guy who played Franklin in the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Yeah, he's in it, but I don't think he has that big of a part. I think he only has like a couple of scenes and that's it. Yeah. You had a bunch of Mountain Dew on your wish list. Uh, well, that wish list for some reason it didn't show my address, so I had to make a registry thing. So yeah. Yeah, I don't know when that thing, Chris Dreyer, I don't know when that thing that you got me, I don't know when that's going to be here. Mm. I've seen those. I may have complained all 70 horror now, except for the 70 horror films that are lost. Mm-hmm. I'm just messing with you, creepy onion. Hmm. There's new movies from 2023 on Tubi called All Hallows Eve and The Trickster. Hmm. Sounds pretty interesting. Have you noticed that there is actually movies that never got theatrical released, but when you go to watch them because they're like released direct to YouTube or direct to DVD, and when you watch them, they're actually pretty good. And you're like, these films should have been released theatrically. December 20th, they told me. Okay, buddy. I'll be on the lookout for it. Which I believe that is 2 days from now. Huh. It's only the 18th? What the hell? I thought it was later than that. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, that horror movie list that I made, uh, and also the registry, it will allow you to edit stuff, and you can send different stuff too to my house, like like as in a surprise. Like, here you go, you filthy animal. Can you just imagine you go outside and Amazon just throws the package in your face, and you're like, what the fuck? And you open it and it's a DVD player, and you're like, oh, no wonder it broke my nose. Hmm. I'm still trying to find the Honeydew Mountain Dew. I think it's a Casey's exclusive flavor. Oh, I hate it when it's just an exclusive flavor and you can't get your hands on it. I still want to try the pineapple Pepsi. I still want to try that. But however, there is a collector's item of a soda that I want, and I'm not gonna drink it because it's from the '70s, so it's long expired. But it's a Super Bowl soda of the Miami Dolphins when they defeated the Washington Redskins to remain undefeated. I thought that was only released in Canada. Hmm. Oh, I really want to try their maple Coca-Cola because I heard it's good. Any fellow Canadians out there watching this live stream, like I said, don't be afraid to come in and say hi. I won't bite. My teeth are bad anyways. Hmm. I could just imagine biting somebody. Sir, your teeth break. Your teeth, they broken. Oh shit. Yep, they broke. Hmm. Oh, by the way, I opened a wrestling booster pack. It was from cuz I like opening old shit. And it was from 2000 and I think it was 2003. So this was around when who was still alive, and also the late Eddie Guerrero was still alive at this time. And I opened the pack, and inside the pack I got a Chris Benoit card, and I also got an Eddie Guerrero card. And I was like, wow, two those two were my favorites. One died from heart failure, the other one died after doing unspeakable things. Uh, but I do say this, people probably won't be like, that's not how it is. I'll say this. If Eddie Guerrero was alive, Chris Benoit definitely would still been alive, in my opinion. Pocket P. I don't know what Pocket P is. They were friends. Yeah, they were. A fits in your pocket like a Game Boy. Ah. Oh. Oh my god. The creepy onion. Hmm. No, because you separated the word. You put P space U P, space S space Y. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah, and many of the other wrestlers will tell you when he died, he Benoit never trusted anybody. He never talked to anybody But he did talk to people, but it was the only one he was close with. He was the only one that he could actually talk to, and actually, put out his feelings to him. And when he died, it killed him. He died inside. Man. Still thinking about those two, it makes me cry. Dubs. Message retracted. Skill Bean. It says Dubs. Dibs. Oh. Send it to JJ as a Christmas present. I could just imagine opening that and be like, oh, I'm gonna pretend that's Selena Gomez. Nice. I am so bad. I'm sorry. Too many diving headbutts. Yeah, his head was basically like a scrambled egg. If you looked at his brain scan, there was nothing left of his fucking brain. He just went. That's one of the reasons why, to me, in my heart, he really can't be held responsible because, for one, the guy's dead, and for two, we don't know what made him fucking snap. I just think, he just blacked out, and when he woke up, it was already too late, and he realized what he did, and he just ended himself because he couldn't live with that. Put it on the women's title. Oh my god. Oh my god. I have a 50 movie box set with mostly 70s TV horror. It has all the movies you mentioned. Oh, that's cool, Creepy Onion. Being Dead is... Yeah. I got several 50 movie box sets and things like that. Sometimes there are some great movies. I watch movies while throwing darts, and if it's good, I stop playing darts. This set can be had at the Goodwill for around $8. Goth. Goth. Can you imagine if a Pokemon was like Goth? Shut up, Goth. I'm warning you, Goth. Bam. Yeah. Yes. I swear, if one of you guys send me a pocket, you know what? I am going to be so embarrassed. And I was like, well, I'm not going to open that on camera. Wiggy. Or can you just imagine turning that into a monster, putting sharp teeth in it, and you'd be like, what is that? It's a vagina monster. And it's like this. Oh my god. What happened? It bit my dick. I am so sorry. Give a Puma review of the Pokemon. Okay. Hmm. Hmm. Or a shut up, Henry. Yeah, can you just imagine Henry throwing the pocket pussy at somebody? And they're like, what the fuck? I'm like, Henry! And he was like, oh, I thought you throw that at everybody. Hmm. Oh, yeah, and Shut Up Henry is returning. The Creepy Onion. I had to use my phone app to identify what the pocket was. You can get those in accurate celebrity styles, it seems. Well, the Creepy Onion, you just gave me a good idea. Um, Too bad they might not have one. Well, you can't get a celebrity to mold her, you know what, for one of those, but they could probably imagine what it looks like and then they make it into one. I'd be like, can I get mine and Selena Gomez, please? Hmm. I bet that costs a lot of money. Any names on it? I could think of some funny names for it. The pocket vagina. Oh, watch out. They don't squirt, but you can squirt inside of them. Oh, yeah, you don't have to worry about them getting pregnant either. Hey, I don't have to pay child support. Oh, I am terrible. Hmm. Hmm. Apparently, it is dishwasher safe. Dishwasher safe. And can you just imagine my well, I won't wash mine in the dishwasher if I ever get one because my niece sometimes she loads the dishes in the dishwasher and I don't want her to find one. I don't want her to find it. Can you just imagine her be like, okay, I'm putting the plates up there, the cups go there. Uh, oh my God, William, get your pussy out of the damn dishwasher. Yeah, she cusses. She's 18. She cusses a lot. Hmm. But like I said, I'm proud of my nephew. He has a job. You know, in February he's going to be working full time because this is like a testing thing, and they actually like how he works, so they're going to be hiring him full time, and I'm proud of him for that. Very proud of my nephew for that. Dishwasher safe. Oh God. Oh. Hmm. Uh, what kind of job? I think he works at Sears. I think. Let me go ask him. Oh, Carlos, bro. I was telling him like how proud I am because he got a job and stuff. So and I was like, I'm just so proud of him. I'm like literally like happy and like saying that. I'm so proud of him and stuff. Where do you work at? Sears? TJ Maxx? All right. Yeah, I'm so proud of you, buddy. Mm-hmm. And I heard you are actually going to stay on, when this testing thing is out. Like I heard they offered you like for you to have your job.
Oh yeah, because remember I was seasonal, so
Yeah.
just until Christmas, like this month.
Mm-hmm.
But I have the job for now. Like I can stay as long as I want now.
That's so good.
Because I work hard.
Yeah.
It's cool.
So yeah, that's TJ Maxx.
That's what you said. Bro, I'm sending that piece from this.
Yeah. Yeah, he works at TJ Maxx. And it was originally seasonal for like Christmas, but he did such a good job that they decided to hire him after the seasonal so he can actually work there as long as he wants. So I'm so proud of him for getting a job, you know. Yeah, he joked around saying he was gonna buy me 2 liters. I was like, I don't mind. Oh, that's cool. I get it. Yeah, if you ask me, yeah, it's TJ Maxx he works for. If you ask me, the reason I think Kmart went out of business is because they were asking you for your ID for a PG-13 movie. Because, it might be too violent. Even for a PG movie. And I'm like, no wonder Kmart went out of business. At TJ Maxx last year. Yeah, that's cool. Oh, there's also a multiplayer DVD player. My friend, he has a DVD player that doesn't play 4-disc. He has 2 of them. He has a 4-disc player and a 5-disc player. And I was like, I thought they only made a 4-disc player. He was like, no, they actually made a 5-disc player. I was like, what the hell? So he uses them to like watch his TV shows that he gets on DVD. So yeah, he was like, I don't have to worry about getting up and changing the disc. So he was like, yeah. And what's so cool is that his one show, each DVD is only like 5 discs long, each season. So yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. And I added Creep Show, the seasons. I added that to my Amazon horror list. Yeah, because I never seen this show, but I heard it's good though. I heard it's Greg Nicotero, I think is his name. Greg Nicotero or Nakatero, whatever his name is, from The Walking Dead. I actually heard he did Creep Show. Yeah. My favorite episode is about a kid who collected horror themed action figures. What did they come to life? Me on the other hand, having like a Jason action figure would be cool, and I can use it as props in my videos. Man. Yeah, I mean, well, I'm also going to be watching the movie Shockwaves. Yeah, it's with Peter Cushing. It's from the 70s. It's Peter Cushing and some other people from the horror community. It's about Nazi zombies. And I was like, huh. And people said it's way better than Oasis the Zombies. Oasis the Zombies gets a lot of hate because of how it was, because the movie was slow and boring, they said. But I actually kind of quite enjoyed Oasis of the Zombies, I just think it's one of those movies that people, they either hate it or they love it, Oasis of the Zombies just gets too much hate, but it's kind of funny. But there, in another country, Oasis of Zombies is actually rated PG in another country, but they cut out the nudity. They left in the people getting eaten, but they cut out the nudity. I was like, you can't censor them eating people, but you had to censor the nudity. Man. Yeah, and Shaun of the Dead, you know. Oh. Yeah, you got that. I don't think we would have had all these, flesh-eating zombie movies if it wouldn't have been for Night of the Living Dead. Night of the Living Dead is the movie that gave us flesh-eating zombies. If it would have been for that movie, we wouldn't have zombies today. Okay, I could just imagine Mormo, me just like here sleeping, like then all of a sudden, the you get a knock at the door and I open. I'm like, what the hell, Mormo? What the hell are you doing here? And he'd be like, oh, I'm just delivering presents, man. Here you go, JJ. Oh, sweet, a VCR. Thanks, man. You're welcome, man. And then he just leaves. And I'm like, how the hell did he get here? And then he's just, he gets in his sleigh. And he's like, oh, yeah, I got a couple more things for you. And he was like, don't open them until Christmas. I was like, okay. And then I'm like, and there's a sleigh and old Curly Jaws is in there with him. Oh, hey, William. Oh, hey, old Curly Jaws. Shaun of the Dead and Tugger and Dale were way too long for sequels that the magic could be lost on current horror youngins. Yeah. Tucker and Dale was funny as fuck, though. And, people are like, okay, are they villains? No, Tucker and Dale aren't villains. They're actually good guys. They're just funny, goofy good guys. And I thought they were brothers, but I believe they're just friends. That's one movie they should not touch. They should not touch Tucker and Dale. But, I always wanted to make like funny short comedies, featuring Tucker and Dale. Like, Tucker, is Tucker sleeping and which one's the heavyset guy? Is that Dale or Tucker? Yeah, and the heavyset guy, he keeps getting like soda and stuff, and he's like, Tucker's the bigum. All right, Tucker's the bigum. Yeah, all of that. I don't know.
I hate iPads, bro.
You do?
I hate iPads.
Why?
They're so like, I don't like the feeling. It's weird.
I know. I'll say this. All that. Yeah, a couple of mine. One of my little ones is down there. And it's only the 18th. 7 more days.
What do you mean only the 18th, bro? We got only a week until Christmas, man.
I know.
Oh my goddamn check picking on that. Get me some.
Yeah, I like Tucker because he's one of, but I'll say this. Tucker and Dale seem like the two guys you can hang out and have a soda with, or a beer, or be like, "Hey, William, do you want some moonshine?" I don't know. I'd be like, "Damn, this is good moonshine. What did you put in it?" And he'd be like, "Oh, I just put some Mountain Dew in it." And I'd be like, "Mountain Dew and moonshine? This is pretty damn good." Hmm. Can you just imagine that Mountain Dew and moonshine? You know what? That sounds pretty damn interesting. Uh, uh, have you seen the new the new Mick Nugget Buddies? No, I have not. I have not seen that. I think Mountain Dew is a nickname for moonshine. Uh, a moonshine that's for kids. Mountain Dew. Uh, mm, yeah, that snack thing, I'm going to probably upgrade that and put some sodas in there. Yeah. And I love like mixing sodas and like giving them like horror movie names. Like, like I'm going to make yeah, I could think of some good sodas, mixed together and give them a horror movie name. Definitely the old commercials for Mountain Dew had moonshine jugs. It's in my video for the Cherry Source Dew. Cherry Source Dew? I don't know if I tried that or not. I know I will say this though. Mountain Dew Code Red, I love that. I'm so happy they bought that back. And the only reason they didn't discontinue Mountain Dew is because fans of the soda company, I believe it's Pepsi that owns Mountain Dew, I think. They said that they would never buy Pepsi again. So, yeah. You better believe they took back that statement. Just like they said they were going to discontinue Twinkies. They didn't. They never discontinued Twinkies. I think they did for a little bit, but yeah. And I'm so glad they bought back Code Red. It was originally made for be a mixer. Ah, that's probably why Mountain Dew tastes like it does. But I'll still drink Mountain Dew. Mountain Dew is Mountain Dew. I love Mountain Dew. Old Curly Jaws made ramen noodle with Code Red earlier. I'm gonna have to check that out. Yeah, Code Red. I'm just so glad they bought that back. And I'll say this about, Pepsi Zero. It tastes like Pepsi Max. That's immediately when I drink a Pepsi Zero, it brings back memories of Pepsi Max. Pepsi Max is delicious. Kroger's Red Drop is almost the same as Code Red. Oh, that is cool. And I love trying generic sodas. You know, uh, whenever if I can like find like a generic soda on Amazon, I put it on my wish list just because I want to try it to see if it's good. And I'd be like, oh, definitely an A plus. Yeah. And one time when I had ordered DoorDash and they didn't have the 6 pack of little bottles of RC, so they got me a 12 pack. And he was like, "Oh, I hope you don't mind." I was like, "Oh, I don't mind at all." Hmm. I wasn't going to be rude to the guy. It wasn't his fault they didn't have, the 6 bottle sodas. So, I wasn't gonna get mad. Soda is soda. The need to Pepsi free, bring back Pepsi free from the 80s. Sadly, people thought they could leave the store without paying. Ah, I swear, people are idiots sometimes. Uh, that's what you call a good thing going bad because dumbasses. Well, good things ruined by dumbasses. Gritty George. Crystal Pepsi was great. I never had Crystal Pepsi. Yeah, I guess they discontinued it because it sounded too close to crystal meth. I'm just playing. No, it would have been funny if like they read it in the back. It was like includes crystal meth. I'd be like, oh shit, this is. Hee hee. What's your thoughts on root beer, JJ? My thoughts on root beer? I love root beer, especially A&W root beer, my favorite. But I want to try the ones that are in like beer bottles. I want to try those. Because those are like brewed, freshly, and they put them in a bottle and close it tightly. So yeah. I had it when I was a kid. I thought it was tasted like a breach beer or something. Well, root beer is a beer for kids. I'm just playing. But yeah. I never tried Crystal Pepsi, but if I could go back in time, I would try one. I really would. Because, nowadays you can't try a Spire soda without your stomach rupturing, from what I heard. I was like, my friend, he drank a soda from 2005 that expired back in 2005 and it tasted good. He was like, yeah, I don't know what the complaint is. Oh, Chris Dreyer was like, I meant Crystal Pepsi tasted like breach beer. So, maybe I should just do a thing to where I taste soda on my channel. Do like separate videos like, I'm going to give this a 5 out of 5. Uh, um, a 4 out of 4. A 4 out of 5. 3 out of 5. A 2 out of 2. I mean 5. Yeah, I mean, we had a lot of surprises tonight. Grady George showed up. It's good to hear from you, Grady George. It's good to hear from you, man. There was a bar around here that only served one drink, Little Kings, but it was always packed. Follow your heart, JJ. You are really smart about movies and you like soda. Yeah, I'm lost in that. What is Little Kings? Creepy onion. And thank you, Chris Dreyer. Thank you, buddy. Yeah, I mean, on the other hand, if I see a soda at a store and it's like, because sodas back in the day, a fucking 2 liter of Pepsi was only like a couple cents cheaper than, Coke. You know, back in the day, Pepsi was like a 2 liter of Pepsi and Coke were only like $2. Sometimes they were only at other stores are like $1.50. And nowadays it's like three something. At one store is $4 for a fucking 2 liter. I'm like, a very popular 70s beer. It had a few comebacks over time. It goes away for long periods. Cream Owl. I never tried that. They should bring that back, and I'll try it. Cream Owl at 6%. Sounds good. Came in tiny bottles or huge jugs. A 6% Cream Owl. Huge jugs. Sorry, I had to make a joke. Huge jugs. It may be what they call a regional drink. Oh, a regional drink. Well, thank goodness Pepsi's not a regional drink, because can you imagine waiting a couple years to drink a Pepsi? I would have got impatient. I would have been like, too bad you can't, speed up time, I want to try Fred Sanford drink. What was it called? Reeples, or was it Peppermint Snobs? Was original soda, but now it's in Ohio. Ray George. Ripples. I thought he said nipple. I don't know why I am thinking of. Oh my goodness. I think it's because it's been a while since I got laid. Oh my god. I am so ashamed for that. Oh man. Grimples. Send him the pocket P. Oh my god. Oh god. View message. Creepy onion leads a shit life. It gets laid once, friend once, and the only one that sits on his face is his mother. What a shit life. About an egg. Oh my god. It's Christmas, damn it, JJ. Oh god. I don't know. I don't think you can get a pocket, on Amazon. It'd be funny if when I did that, it played that thing like dun 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 dun. That creepy music. Ah, I wish they had one of Dillian Harper. Oh, I would pound that into next week. I mean, moving on. Mm-hmm. Mm. Uh, man, I would not mind trading places with with Josh Dunn for a night or 2 nights. Lucky bastard. This segment is sponsored by Flashlight. Oh God. Uh, I want to, I like Selena Gomez, but that Benny Blanco, he can kiss my ass. I kind of doubt that because I heard she doesn't really like men touching her because of her experience that she had with Justin Douchebag. Douchebag. He gives Canadians a bad name. Benny Blanco. Hmm. Does anybody know a hitman? I'm just playing. Hmm. Uh, oh man. Yeah, I mean, like I would ever get to smash a celebrity. Huh, I wish. Hmm. You know, I wish you could really turn invisible. I'd be like, I'm going to Hollywood. But then I was like, I don't want to become invisible until I get there because I don't want to get hit by a car. It's like, yep, yep. Hmm. Mm, maybe, but my StreamYard is connected to my YouTube, though. Maybe when you reach 1,000 subs. Hmm. Hmm. Ah, That's cool, creepy onion. Yeah, in a little bit, I might have to go in and go to bed because I'm tired as fuck. But, yeah. Wow, it's 1 a.m. Back in the mid-90s, I was in Vegas. A dude told me I could bang the girl from Different Strokes for $100 at this message place, but I never went. He later robbed a video store there. Yeah, and I believe that girl from Different Strokes, yeah, I believe she died later on. Yeah, she took her own life, I believe it was. Sad because, she had problems. And she could have robbed your ass too. Yeah. You're lucky you didn't go, man. She could have robbed your ass. Time flies when you are with the son of the maniac. Yep. Different Strokes. He must have only got paid $50 for Night Trap. Night Trap. I don't think I heard of that. Well, I have to get going. I might schedule my live streams for like a certain time, when I have, time. So, yeah. I just looked that up, poor girl. Yeah. I mean, I guess she just didn't want help. And she just ended up taking her own life. It's sad. A lot of famous people, they just end up taking their lives either because of an argument or they're having personal problems. Like, for instance, look at I think his name was Jason David Franks, I think was his name. The guy who played Tommy Oliver. I think that was his name, Jason David Franks. Yeah, he took his own life after he got in an argument with his wife. Well, they were separated. They weren't fully divorced. They were separated. And she had said something to him, but I bet it's eating her alive, Like, what happened if I did not say that to him, So, yeah. Rest in peace to everybody that happened to them. Rest in peace to them, And I gotta get going. To everybody out there, thank you for stopping in. I appreciate it. And I might I swear someone's gonna end up sending me a pocket pussy probably. Oh, that would just be, oh god. That's all I need is just to have one of those back. My face is gonna be so damn red if that happens. Oh god. Alright guys, gotta get going. An Inspector rant on George Zimmerman to come soon. I'm gonna tear that motherfucker a new one. Yes, George Zimmerman. I'm gonna tear that fucker a new one. The fun of pocket. Oh my god. I wouldn't mind having one made of Debbie Ryan. Needs a real doll. Uh, maybe. Oh, Larson, the real girl. All right, guys. Goodbye. Till next time, I'll see you guys. Bye. Or should I say, bye? That would be a good GoFundMe. Oh my god. Alright. I'm gonna get out of here before I say something that's gonna get my ass in trouble. Alright, bye guys. Good night, guys.